Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We just finished up a live stream for the stream series, setting ourselves up for the weekend. Oh my goodness! It's crazy! Already. That scared me. So, I'm going to kind of assess what we had going on here. I was telling him just a moment ago that I never know what I'm going to do on the Let's Play series until we do it. I have no idea. I just get on and do it. And something I didn't do before the stream was get all the generators fueled up. Said I was going to do that. Didn't do it. I just jumped straight on from the stream series to here we are. Only takes a moment. Only takes a moment to do this. And you only have to do it ever so often because the increased fuel capacity that you all suggested I do, that's a good suggestion. You know, we only have to refuel these things once in a blue moon. Blue moon. Get that all repaired up. This door's taking a beating. Notice that? Oh yeah, this one's almost out of fuel too. Nice. All right, let's walk back up in the base. But like I said, I never know what I'm going to do. I don't pre-plan these episodes. Sometimes I'll get it in my mind that I want to knock this out today or something like that. But yeah, I don't ever know. And usually if I do have plans, they fall through and we end up doing something different anyway. The top generator. We have our toilet bowl generator right here. I have not given that any love lately. Let's give it a little bit of juice. Nice. And then we have another generator over here. We have generators all over the place. I need to maybe change up the top to that one. I don't like the way that top looks. Only one engine in this one, though. Probably not consuming very much power to do what it does. I'll tell you what, we'll go down. We'll go down over here in our new building. Right here. It's very rare that we get to walk on the catwalk. Yeah, the catwalk. And no generator up here. We just fueled that one up. We need to fuel up the generator in the garden room, I think. Yeah, look at that. No lights. You got to have this thing lit up all the time, folks. I'm the little maintenance man, you know. I do it all. Need to put a top on that, too. A hatch. Little maintenance man that goes around and keeps everything maintained. Have all this corn and goldenrod. Probably need to pick that sometime soon. I don't know why we planted it. I guess because we needed corn and goldenrod would make the most sense, but need to get that stuff harvested. All right, let me throw some stuff in the box here. Well, we need to get this layout done for the other side, you know, to get that started. I can't build it until we have enough spotlights, but at the very least we can get it started. It's not going to line up the same as it does on this side because the base is not symmetrical. Well, I guess is the word we're looking for. It's not all the same, so it's not going to look exactly the same as it does over here. We came to the ramp, to the second block of the ramp right there. So if we did the same here, I don't think it's going to work out the same because of the concrete. Little zombie body, get out my way. One there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did it work out the same? Ooh, it did work out the same. Well, I lied. That's perfect. That's beautiful. That's more beautiful than I could have ever imagined, ladies and gentlemen. I had no idea it was going to work out like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counting with Count Spartan. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. And if this doesn't work out on this side, then the other side is wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Oops. Nice. Worked out. So the other side, though, let's count. I might be able to measure it from the... boy, you can barely see the rebar on that other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, is that it? No, we have one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's it. That's it right there. That's the whole layout of this side. That's all that we'll need. Hey, I'm going to break my leg jumping off of these. No? Another screamer down. But I'm going to go over here and count up. And just make sure. Just make sure I'm right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6 is the square block. All right. Got to remember that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as the square. And hopefully placement is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the 6 block is the square block. If I break my leg jumping off the top, hopefully we don't get any dog hordes. Wait a minute. Did I goof that up? I think I goofed that up. Well, it did a little damage, but it didn't break my leg that time. It's like all according to how far you fall. Don't do it. All right. Well, it seems like a pretty daunting task here ahead of us. You know what I mean? Because we did the other side in parts. We just did a little piece here, a little piece there. But this side, building up all the supports like this, boy, it feels like this is just a massive project. Still no broken leg, though. I better get my first aid kits on my belt. And we should probably use those. Just in case we get crept up on here while we're out here building. You never know when those fuzzy hordes are going to rear their ugly heads. It's kind of funny that I'm damaging myself, but I'm not breaking my leg. I'm hurting myself. Inflicting self-harm. So you see 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this will give us a nice start and a platform to work on. Give us something to work with. We'll kind of get some of it put together, and then once we get all the spotlights, It'll just be a matter of placing those, painting it. Man, my legs are made of rubber today. No broken legs yet, but all the damage taken. By now, I would have already had about 16 broken legs normally. I guess you can't break what's already been broken a bunch of times. Maybe my legs are becoming more, they're healing back stronger than they were before. Someone mentioned, I think Mr. Paul Groves, the $6 million man. Stronger, faster. And I forgot who it was that suggested it, if it was Christine or if it was Lunesta. It was definitely one of the female subscribers, maybe Ann. That I put dirt on the side to transition instead of a ramp, a concrete ramp. It's probably a good thing. Good suggestion, because I think the ramps will look a little odd that we have ramps on some sides, but not all. There it is. There it is. It's sprained now. I was wondering when that was going to come. I knew it was only a matter of time. I shouldn't have been dwelling on it so much. And it may have not happened. Ugh. This is nice, though. This is really nice. Be on our last side here. It looks kind of cool with the pillars going around the outside. Someone, new name on the channel yesterday. I don't remember the name. They're like, whoa, this guy built stadium lighting around his base. So, I'm assuming he's new to the channel and hasn't been through the entire journey of lighting. Over the past several weeks, at least a couple weeks. I don't know how long we've really been working on this. Probably a few weeks, though. Probably a few weeks. You know, gathering supplies and the building part's kind of easy. You know, it doesn't take much to slap this stuff together. It's gathering all the necessary resources, such as the parts needed for the spotlights. Those are going to take us a little while to get. I need to count this out at some point too. Might do that here once we get this done. We'll count it out, assess how many we need. It only makes sense to do that. I think it's 125. I think this base is, the platform right here is 125 long. Pretty sure. And if that's the case, well, that's 250 spotlights for this side, and then whatever we need for the ends as well. So maybe I break out the old later of calc. 2, 3, 4, 5. Break out the old calculator and do some math. Maybe even do it in my head. I don't know. The 250 on this side would be easy enough, but I don't know what we're going to need for the ends. I'm going to count that out. Maybe I just do a guesstimate. You know, we just assume that the sides are 125 long, which I do believe they are. And so we know we need 250 for that. Well, we're almost done, folks. We are almost done. These are all just exploding crossbow bolts and exploding cops that did this damage during the horde. Someone said the distressed brick color Distressed brick color was a good one. Distressed brick. Or maybe they meant decayed brick. Looking right now. Yeah, that doesn't. That still shows up pretty bad. How about brick 2? Brick 2. It's kind of bright. It'd be better if we did a roller. You know what I mean? A roller of it section. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's do brick decayed here and see what that looks like. I don't like that one as much. Brick painted. That's pretty good right there. I mean, it shows the damage. Well, it doesn't really show it from that side as much. It does still show the damage, but let's do the pavers. Nah, I don't like that. Doesn't go with the base design. I've been thinking about this one. You know, I've been thinking about that one because the damage still shows up a little bit, but it looks better than concrete, but it is still kind of like concrete, you know. And maybe what I end up going with right there. I don't know. We'll have to plan all that out at a later date. We'll probably do that live on stream together. That's the plan, at least. Yeah, only a handful more to go, folks, and we're done with this. Well, I think I went too high. Does it keep telling me that I'm spraining my leg each time? How many legs do I have? Oh, no, it's just, I'm just taking damage, but it's not telling me, you know, spraining your leg each time. I think eventually it would break, right? Something. You have torn your ACL. 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming up on the end. My only friend, the end. 3 more. Mm-hmm. Nice. Done. We are done, folks. So, one other thing I could do to kind of prep us for this would be, but I don't have enough. I only have 107. We need a lot of plates, folks. Maybe 670 something or 80 something will do me. I don't know. Let's go look at it over here real quick before I place even one. Sorry, I have one hand on the keyboard here right now. So we're going to go to the top with this. Do an advanced placement right there. See if I could even easily reach this. Well, that's not too bad. I don't think I could manage this. Maybe without too many boo-boos. It's kind of hard to reach the boo-boo from down here. You know what I mean? I think the auger will reach that high. And we get this done. Then the only thing we'll lack will be the lights, the back, and the top. The big part of it will be done. as far as the actual housing structure for the lights themselves will be done. We just have to set them down and go with it. I want to try to add that up too. Don't let me forget. If I don't do it this episode, down in the comment section, it'll remind me to do a rough estimate of how many lights we need. I'm going to say about 350 as how many we need, but I don't know that for sure. That's just a guess. It's just a guess. Because the other side, we didn't do all at once like I'm doing this. We just did a little piece here and a little piece there, and it all kind of came together over the course of 2 weeks or so. But this one I'm just going to build a structure now that I know exactly how we want it done. Generators and power will be last. I already know how I want to do that. I already know how I'm going to tackle that project. It'll be fairly simple, fairly simple. And we have increased capacity for the, I was going to say the auger 2, but for the generator. So I'll just have to, every 100 lights will have a generator, okay? And that'll make it a nice even number. At every 100 lights. And we'll play some, I don't want to give it away. I'll just show you when we get there how I intend on doing it to hide the wires. And I think it'll look all nice and pretty. Feels good to be on the last leg of this build, though. It's going to be kind of sad when we finish it, you know, because we've been working on this since the very beginning of the series. As soon as we built our first base defense, I can still remember building the raised platform right there and having our forge room over there. Or maybe it was a little bit closer. I think it was a little bit closer. And we moved it away. And I was going to do everything underground initially. And I said, let's stay above ground. We spent the entire Alpha 15 building underground bunkers. Let's spend Alpha 16 building above ground bunkers. And that's what we've done so far. Well, it's been a lot of fun doing it that way. You get to be up here and experience all the action. Jump down and fight them out on the street. Don't have that option on an underground bunker. I mean, I guess you could come up a ladder and go outside. Oh, we're almost at the end. But it's a little trickier to do it that way. Whereas here, I just run out and jump down, and we can hop down on the street and take them on. That's been a lot of fun here in Alpha 16 to take them on in that way. A little beer, a little exploding crossbow bolt. Well, here's the last 6 or 8 right here, folks. Guess I could be like most YouTubers and fast forward this and throw some music to it, huh? I like talking too much. And explaining what I'm doing. I feel like you're kind of missing out if you're just watching me do something and you'd have that question, well, why is he doing that? Well, I talk enough on my episodes. I think I clearly explain my intentions, what it is I intend to do for most things. We talk it through together. All right. Look at that, folks. Look at that all the way around. So, let's count this. It'd be a light. Let's see. 1. Well, I counted 42. Okay. So that would be, 84 times 2. Like 420 lights, folks. We need about 420 lights to do this thing. to make this happen. Let's go figure out how many we have. And it looks like we have some episodes coming up of exploration. We're going to have to go out and explore and find more cars. Get more electrical components. Might have to stream it, folks. Might have to stream some of that. Because I need to get a good 3 or 4 hours in one fell swoop of doing that. It's hard to believe that that's 400 plus spotlights right there. Now we cut down from the 3. Remember, we were going to do 3, and that would have really been a task if we had done that. I also have to get the catwalk to go from here to over there, right, and do it on the other end as well. We'll get around to that, though. That'll be a pretty simple project to tackle. I need to fix my broken leg. Still making these plates. You see, we're going to need a lot more plates because it's going to take 3 more for each spot. So we have 2 back plates and 1 top plate for every light. So need a lot more plates. Matter of fact, might not be a bad idea to go ahead and grab up some concrete here and get some more plates making in the workbench. Wet concrete plate by 500. Give me those. Let me do a sort. Let me fix my leg again. Ooh, we are almost out of first aid kits, too. Almost out. Put that away. Put this away. Why I'm holding on to that or this. Throw that out. Put this in there. 134 spotlights. I think that might be all that we have in total is 134. So we need about 100 more, or 300 more spotlights. Make sure there are none in there. None in there. You know, one of the hardest things, though, for us to do, we've done. That. We have all the power we need. I think we do. I'll have to do the math on that as well. But I think we've come close to harvesting enough engines to provide the power needed to power up all the lighting around the base. We'll find out. Like I said, I'll do the math and get that all figured out for you here pretty soon. Some of you have probably already done the math. I'll do a sort. I'm going to put my wood in there. What do we have in here? Glue? Well, we'll put our glue away. And now, how are we doing on electrical parts? 800. So that's 100 spotlights right there, I think, if I've math. No. Yeah, that's 100 spotlights right there worth. So we need that times 3. Plus, you know, what the spotlights we already have. No headlights. We have no headlights. Let me check this and make sure we didn't have any spotlights in there. Yeah. So our job moving forward is going to be to get enough spotlights to finish that out. Because I have the concrete. I think I have maybe enough paint. And with what we have here, I think I can make enough paint to carry us on through to finish that out. I'm going to tell you something we can do real quick before we call it. Well, that's good progress, though. Get it all laid out. Let the concrete dry. Think about what we need. But let's stand up here and kind of assess the situation here a little bit. So that's what it's looking like over there, folks. It's starting to look pretty darn good. That's a lot of catwalks, a lot of lights. I'm interested to see what it's going to look like. Looks like, though, do you see that mark right there? That's as far as we can render. Okay, let me check and see if my render distance is turned all the way up. Yeah, view distance. I don't know how to get that higher. How do we get that higher? Oh, yeah, there we go, 12. How did I do that? It was all grayed out. I think I need to restart the game. Yeah, with a little asterisk right there. Settings may not be changed while the game is running. Okay, so next time I start it up, we'll be able to see a little bit further. It'd be nice if if those extra couple notches would get that rendered in down there, like when we zoom in. You know what I mean? Because that would mean that we could see the lights from that distance when they're turned on, maybe. And that's cool. You won't be able to see all those lights, but well, that's what the base of it is going to look like over there, folks. Wrapping around, and we'll join the catwalks from here to there, and the same on the opposite side. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll call it right here for the day. When we come back, I guess we'll start thinking about gathering resources enough to make another 300 or so spotlights to finish this thing out. And we might have to stream it a little bit next week. I don't know if I'll have an episode tomorrow or not. We'll have to figure that out. Definitely be a stream tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern time. I encourage you to stop by a stream series. They will be working on that base as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Have a good day, good evening, and I will see you all next time.